everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Talk about a great way to start this game from setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Let's go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set. Go.
Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's running out of time here. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the dog.
No huddle here for the offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. The Mustangs are looking to keep this drive going.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. They're going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Gain of 8. Coming up, fourth down.
And the Mustangs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown Tigers. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, SMU.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 with a 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. 4 receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by the...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Pitch to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
2nd down.
To the air, it's Jennings. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 45, set to the red zone on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
For the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Great cut there. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they jump back in front. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone.
3:25.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Ready up.
Second and goal for the offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
He knocks this one right through. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And this one will be fair caught. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Wideouts now clustered. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I can't believe the calm here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
29 Philly.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
691, Gators mark.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3, but now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Works his way inside the 10. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start the 25. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, and he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
A gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Trying to extend the play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Watkins. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Big gain, catch made at the 30. The tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field, it's been even better than that, Kurt.
When we have two teams that are so evenly matched, that have this kind of talent, the margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk played for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing second and goal.
4-2 Spider.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, SMU.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. This one is right through. And that puts them back on top. Well, you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.